button and let's kick things off the right way. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know it's your boy Gustavo Alanis, Mr. Wealthy Pips, whatever you want to call me, here on another night, being able to deliver you guys just what you guys need, what you guys really want at the end of the day in order to get to the next level. That's why we're here to share the keys. We're here to give you the sauce. We're here to give you everything you guys need to hear when it comes to not only this business, not only to trading, but to life in general. And tonight, I need you guys tuned in because tonight, I'm not even going to say too much words. I'm going to let him do what he does. As you guys already know, the newest Chairman 100 in our company. You guys already know the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Emery Holmes, because everybody drop a 777 in the chat for my man, Mr. Banks. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this guy here is setting records for our generation, for millennials, people like me, myself, and people just like you to really literally put it on the map for people that have came from nothing, people that have dropped out of college, people that have dropped out of high school, has been able to really just set the tone and set the standard of what it really takes, like really what it really takes to build this business to the multiple six figures, now seven figures, right? So congrats to him once again for achieving the rank of Chairman 100. And tonight, it's not even about the money that he makes, because literally the money, don't get me wrong, he makes plenty of it, but it's about the impact, right? The reason why he's where he's at is because he was willing to do what other people weren't willing to do. That's why he's getting things he's never had, because he was doing things that he's never done, right? And a lot of you guys are probably on the same exact grind, but you understand at the end of the day, time, right, is all the dictating fact to your business. Timing is everything in business, right? Your time is the most valuable asset you have, right? And what's the difference between Emery Holmes and me and everybody on this call, right? Of course, the time and the effort, right? The time and the effort, but of also what you need to understand, not only the time and the effort, but also when we got started in this business. So never compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. Don't look at Mr. Emery Holmes as you can get to his position in a matter of 30, 60, 90 days. Is it possible? Yes, it's very possible. Don't get me wrong. I tend to believe much bigger, much sooner. But there's some people that get discouraged, not only in trading, but in this business. They think they can do what that person has done in short period amount of time, and it tends to not work out in their favor. So tonight, I'm going to let the man, the myth, the legend himself, my man, Mr. Banks, give you guys literally the blueprint on where got him, where he was at back in the day, right? You know, college student, broke college student, dropped out of college, and has now been able to make money online, not only multiple six figures, but now an official seven-figure earner. So everybody drop some 7 7s in the chat for my man, Mr. Banks, right? Emery, are you on the call, brother? Are you on here?
Gotta unmute me, though.
You good? I can hear you, bro.
All right, bet. Yo,
away,
man, I am on the call right now. I see everybody going crazy. Guys, it's super amazing right now. I'm actually in Vegas. Going to the GoPro. Pretty much if you guys are actually going to be out here, I know a few people are actually traveling out here. Jordan, a couple of other leaders, Ricky, a couple of other guys from Santa, they're going stupid in the chat box. But guys, literally, man, I'm super excited. You know, finishing this year off, you know, I've learned a lot. Went through a lot of ups and downs, just like many of you guys. And honestly, you know, it's just crazy how things has been coming back from the past, this past few weeks. And guys, you got to just understand you're onto something different. And Gustavo can tell you, you know, this journey of what we've been doing for years didn't just start with I'm Academy. It started with other ventures out there. But at the end of the day, it brought us all together. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little story. I'm going to show you exactly what you guys got to understand about the process that Gustavo talks about, right? Because a lot of people on this call, right, a lot of y'all been with us for 2 years. Some of y'all been with us for a year. Some of you guys been with us less than 6 to 8 months. And you're seeing results that a lot of us didn't see in the time that you guys are able to see it. So let's just put it like this. Number one, I got started in this business, not even in this business. I got started as an entrepreneur trying out one of these multi-level marketing companies August 2013. I went through a whole year of basically trying to hit P600, right? A whole year of going up and down, P6, drop. Oh, P6 for 2 months, drop, right? So I don't want you guys to think that you're the only one. Like, that's just the one thing that we tell you guys is that everything you talk about, every problem that you tell us, every issue that you go through, myself, Gustavo, C. John, we've all been through that. The only thing you got to understand is, and this is not no cap, every struggle you go through, every time you derank, those are honestly solutions, right? These problems are honestly to test you. Some people fold, some people get over it. Now, Gustavo can tell you, we've been in this industry where we've seen people make $5,000, $10,000, derank, not be able to get it back, derank again, fall off, go back to working a job. The thing about us, the thing about the squad that we have is we're really, really strong people going across the country, hearing the stories from El Paso, hearing the stories from Louisiana, hearing the stories in Florida, hearing the stories in Chicago, North Carolina, New York, Albuquerque. Like, guys, everybody goes through, like, excuse my language, but everybody goes through shit. You got to understand that when you truthfully care about people, like, that's the most, like, I guess that's something that people don't, like, people forget. You're so focused, and I'm gonna be real because we all been there. When I first started, it was about the money. When I first started, I had problems that needed to be fixed, and money was gonna help you. So I've been to a point where I only focus on making money, right? I only focus on me getting to my next rank. The reason why I never got to the rank that I wanted to be real with you, and I hope we recording this call, so make sure this call is being recorded. But the thing that happened to me was that I took an L just like everybody else. I deranked. And I had to figure out exactly what was it that I was messing up on and what was it that I could basically put into my life, put into my business to get to the next level. So one thing that I feel like everybody in this call should do with their team, maybe once a month, twice a month, and we say it a lot, is a pros and cons board. The reason we say that is because we all get at a point where we want to be the boss. We want to feel like we know everything. And sometimes it's either you're going to be humbled by one, somebody in your team leaving, or maybe two, you deranking. So until you get to a point where you understand, if I don't focus on people, I will never get to chairman. That's no cap. That's no cap. I was a P5000 for 6 months. For 6 months, I could have been hit chairman, right? So let me give you the walkthrough of my IM Academy journey, right? So January, this is the most realest stuff. A lot of y'all don't even know it. Some of y'all do. January 1st, 2016, I first decided that I was going to go serious with this business, right? I literally joined the business, hit P600 in a week, hit P1000 in probably 2 weeks. And I literally at that P1000 point, it was January 16th, 2016. You can literally go to my Facebook. I wasn't using Instagram. I literally went all in, took a one-way flight, slept on somebody's couch, hit a 6-figure income on somebody's couches. Now, Emery, what was it that you were doing every day? Because, guys, you're not the only one who didn't have anything. I didn't have a crib. I didn't have a car. I didn't have money. I didn't have nothing to show people that I was – guys, all I did was give value every day. I cannot cap on it. I had a camera and I had a mouth. I had a voice that needed to be heard, and I'm sure my voice was going to touch somebody. So at the end of the day, every single day, guys, I tell everybody all the time, my camera goes everywhere with me. My camera's in there right now. But my camera is the only most loyal thing that never left me. When I was sad and I needed to get something off my chest, the camera was the only person who was able to watch me when I needed to talk to somebody. And you guys got to understand that you can be the dopest trader within the entire team, but if nobody in this world knows about the value that you have, if nobody in the world knows that you're doing late night sessions, if nobody in the world knows that you're providing all the training for your team, then nobody will know. So you can get confused, you can get mad about why you're not ranking up. Guys, you're not talking to enough people, right? You're not really working. Like when you're talking to 10 minimum people a day, maybe we can say you're on the step to doing something. But if you talk to 2-3 people and they say no, you get discouraged because you try to talk to 20 people and everybody didn't want to be with it. Guys, you won't survive in this business. This business is for the strong, right? This business isn't for the weak. So point blank period, 3 months, I hit chairman. 2016, right? This was before I knew Gustavo. This was before I knew Cash the Great. This was before any leader that I have on my team now was in my business. The only person who was in my business at the time was Darwin. He was actually one of my legs. So fast forward into this. I literally watched overnight me being at a chairman 50 level. This was 2015. I was chairman 50 3 years ago, if you don't know. I watched my income drop in a week. I went from chairman 50. Imagine, Chairman 50 to Chairman 25. The week after that, Chairman 25 to Platinum 5,000. Did right past Chairman 10. The week, guys, within a month, I went from Chairman 50 to Platinum 1,000. Did I need to be humble? I don't know. Was it something that was going on that should have been changed? I don't know. But one thing that I do know is I watch everything that I worked for in a year or in a few months drop completely within a month. So you guys got to understand that the moment you settle and think that that's good is the moment your business starts to go downhill. So fast forwarding it, I pretty much hopped around, right? I did what a lot of people see online. I jumped to another Forex company. I seen the flashy bots. I seen the AIs. I seen automatic trading. And I said, dang, we're going to be rich. Myself, Darwin, we flew to Toronto the entire summer of 2016. We literally was at the CEO's house sleeping on his couch in the basement. Beautiful basement, don't get it twisted. But for 3 months, we invested all of the money that we made in IML the first time. And we literally watched that entire summer, all the money that we had in our bank account go right back down to $1,000. I went from a 6-figure earner to going back to having less than $1,000 in my bank account because I was investing it into my team, thinking that this new business was going to be what it was. September come around, nobody gets paid anything from the entire summer. We launched it. We were in pre-launch all summer. August we launched. September we were supposed to get paid. We didn't get $1. October came. We didn't get the debit cards that was supposed to come in the mail. November came. People finally started getting paid 1%, 25% of what they were supposed to. So I literally took 8 months of not doing nothing, right? Trying to get my life together. Watch Jason Brown, Matt Rosa, who were Platinum 2000. When I was a Chairman 25, Matt Rosa and Jason Brown, no cap, was Platinum 2000. They were not my uplines, they were my cross lines. I made more money than both of them. So when I started seeing them push this business, I laughed. When I seen them hit Chairman, I thought that wasn't shit. When I seen them hit Chairman 25, I said, wow, I've been did that. When I seen them hit Chairman 50, I'm like, maybe something's going good over there. So that's year 2, right? Year 1, made money, lost it all, was confused all of year 1 at I'm Academy. Year 2, start seeing people that I didn't know, start seeing people that was below me, right? Start seeing the underdogs start to grow in the business. Start seeing P2Ks that was P2Ks when I was chairman outrank me because my ego was this high and I never thought that anybody else would be able to get to that level. Decided to finally put my ego to the side. I actually joined one of my downlines, which a lot of people don't know. I actually came back to the company. I joined people that were under me, right? I joined the Platinum 1000 who was under me, who's above me still to this day. They're now Chairman 50, which is the DFW Trade House. But I literally joined somebody under me, right? Put the pride to the side. Picture if Mr. Banks decided to join your team because his ego decided to come back down and understand that I'm not the top. I'm not the best, right? So everybody got to understand that. Came back into the business. Basically was P5000 basically for 6 months after I joined. And to put it like this, just put it like this, guys. This is year 3, right? I will be a senior in this business 2020. 2016, ups and downs. 2017, finally got the vision back. Took me a year to get back to a 6-figure income. Year 3, hit Chairman 50, deranked from Chairman 50 for 8 months. Didn't get back to Chairman 50 to January of this year, right? My year 3, 2018, I deranked for 8 months and went back to Chairman 25. Had to figure out exactly what I was messing up in my business. Had to figure out exactly a brand new system. Had to figure out who was really there and who wasn't. I literally did not complain. That's one thing I could say. I never said I'm done. I never said I gave up. I just said I have to figure it out. So I went 8 months of being at a D-ranked position of literally staying at a house that I barely pretty much was paying for and didn't really have money, right? Just being honest, I was a Chairman 25, but I was broke because most of my money was going back into my business. Most of my money was going back into flights, Airbnbs, to stay with people on the team or to stay in the city for 3 or 4 days, to not do events, but figure out how can we get this team back on point. And that's no lie. November, I decided to tell Gustavo and Cash and Darwin that we needed to leave this penthouse. Still was a Chairman 25, was not a Chairman 50. Leaving the penthouse that was on top of the building, decided to move backwards, went home and lived with my mom for 2 weeks at a Chairman 25 position. I was a six-figure earner, decided to move back with my mom, and decided to really get my shit together and get my mind right. January of this year, my brother got killed. Basically, my mom took off 6 months of work, literally took 6 months off of work because she was confused. So I literally had a wake-up call. A week after my brother died, I finally hit Chairman 50. And literally from January to September, I basically would just work my ass off. I didn't complain. I didn't care about who was leaving the team. I didn't cry when somebody said I'm going somewhere else. I shook their hand. I waved at them and I kept it going. So point blank period, what I'm trying to say is, guys, you're not the only one. You're not the only one who has people leave your team. You're not the only one who deranks. You're not the only one who sits at home late at night wondering, what can I do to fix this? Now, this is something you want to understand, and I want you guys to understand right now. Don't depend on nobody. Don't depend on your upline. I'm going to be honest. Listen to everything that we tell you, because trust me, we know what you don't know. This is one thing I want y'all to understand. I don't want to be the boss. I don't want to be Mr. Banks. Like, I don't want to be the person like that. I want to be somebody who provides value. So I don't want y'all to think because I'm above you that I'm better than you. I'm not better than you. Some of y'all were smarter than me in high school. I probably would have been cheating off your paper because I didn't care about school like that and I wasn't excited. Now this business I'm excited about, right? This business, I sacrificed Christmases and Thanksgiving that I would never be able to get back with family members that are no longer here because my team and because of what I decided to do when I first started. So you guys got to be able to give up a lot of BS because it's really holding you back. The friends that you support that has not joined the business yet, they're really holding you back, and you support them so much and they never supported you. You hang around people every single day that hasn't came to one of your meetings yet, but they're your friends. Even if they didn't join the business, won't you just come and see what we got going on? I just want you to hear me speak. If they can't even do that, guys, you are wasting your time. Don't wait until 2020 happens to finally decide that you want to cut this person off. You need to start right now. Like, seriously, you need to start right now. And just to be honest with you guys, like, I'm not even comfortable at Chairman 100. Like, I'm still traveling. I'm still doing events. I finally came home for a week. But I was just traveling all of November. Super, super, super tired with Matt Rosa. And I again, like I said, his entire 2020, January to June of 2020 is already planned. He a Chairman 500. I'm only planned up to January. So if he's making that type of income and he already planned his 6 months, don't you think if I work like that, I can get to that level? So guys, listen, this is one thing I'm gonna tell you, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I used to tell Gustavo this, Darwin this, all my roommates. How you do anything is how you do everything. Now, think about it like this. Think about the millionaire version of Willie. Think about the millionaire version of Alexandro. Think about the millionaire version of Leslie, of Rachel, of Bree. Think about the millionaire version of yourself, right? Check this. When you're a millionaire, do you think you're going to be waking up at 11 a.m., 12 p.m.? When you're a millionaire, do you think that your bed is going to be unmade? Clothes are going to be on the floor? Bathroom sink going to be dirty with toothpaste open with the cap? Think about the millionaire version of yourself. You're not going to operate at that type of level. So some of you guys are at a level where you think that because you're not at a six-figure income, you don't got to conduct yourself as a six-figure earner. You don't got to wake up and get to the grind like a six-figure earner. Like, because if you don't do those things, when you finally get to six figures, you're going to go back to that lazy-ass person you was when you was a P150. You're going to go back to that lazy person you was before you joined IML. And that rank that you hit, guys, it could be taken away from you within a blink, right? And I've seen people go from Chairman 100 to Chairman 50. I literally know people who you guys don't know that are not the ranks that they claim on social media because they de-rank, but they don't want to tell the world that, right? I wasn't afraid to tell people when I went from Chairman 50 to Chairman 25. I haven't de-ranked from Chairman 100 at all since September. My shit is still at the same level. Yes, I probably lose members on the team, but guys, like, how can I say this? Like, it's just like, you guys got to understand this. I'm going to tell you right now. Fire your upline. And when I say that, what I'm saying is, understand that they got a system in place for you, follow it. But if it came to a point where you got to go out your mouth and say that this person hasn't did this, then you got the game confused. Understand that maybe it was somebody on Instagram that got you interested in the business and you joined them. But guys, they're only here to point you in a direction to learn how to trade and how to get in a position to make profits. Everything that we have from the Telegram chats, that was created by us. Like GroupMe was a chat that we created months ago, and then we found Telegram. Like the webinars that we do, we created that late nights talking to each other saying, how can we help the team? The social media trainings that we do, that came from staying up all night on YouTube, learning from other people. Everything that we tell you guys has all been taught before. We're just bringing it back to your attention because you haven't heard it yet. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, listen. And I'm going to say this because it was like, I'm just really sitting back telling you everything that I went through. It was times when people on my team did not want to present, and I didn't let that affect me and complain. I decided to work with cross lines in the same city who was ready to work harder than people on my team. So put it like this. I'm a P5000 and I have P2s and P1s under me that don't want to step up. I'm in a city where there are other P5000s, but they're not on my team, but we both respect each other. So you know what I'm going to do? Yo, bro, let's do an event together. Let's start doing trainings together. Because now that's going to make people on my team want to step up when we collab and they see other leaders on their team stepping up, but nobody on our side is stepping up. You guys got to be able to stop complaining about what your team's not doing and stay in phase one. Find new leaders who want to take their position and work with people on other teams who are going to help you get your business to the next level. If you're doing events with 50 people and another leader on another team is doing events with 50 people, if you guys connect together, that's an event with 100 plus people. You got 50 people on each side looking at each other like, damn, this must be something good. So I want you guys to really sit back and create a blueprint for yourself. Create like I don't want to say like a blueprint, but have something to fall back on if something else don't work. That's all. Like, that's one thing I told somebody a couple of days ago. I said, whoever has the most ideas in this business makes the most money. Whoever has the most ideas in this business makes the most money. The Chairman 250, the Chairman 100, they're not chairman because they just do more events than you. They chairman because they think outside the box, right? We talked about this at an event. I say this at an event. I said most people are so trapped in that box mentality, right? I said people wake up every day. What do? They wake up to a box alarm. They go into a bathroom. They brush their teeth and they look at a mirror that's shaped as a rectangle or a box. They get it. They go downstairs. They hop in their car, which is shaped like a box. They drive to work, go to a box-shaped cubicle to look at a box-shaped screen, to pick up a phone that looks like a box, to take lunch breaks one day a week, to literally open up a lunch box, to go home, hop back into their box car, go back to their box house, sit down, watch box TV, to literally look at a box-shaped wife every day and be unhappy. Guys, the reason is because you're not thinking outside the box. The moment you turn YouTube on and you type in a problem, I guarantee there will be dozens of videos helping you overcome public speaking, helping you overcome people leaving your team, helping you overcome how to sell, how to persuade people. Guys, everything that I ever taught you, I swear to God, I never knew it. I never knew it. I found those things. I literally went on Google and I typed in how to become a better leader. And I found books and I found videos that I got notes on for days that helped me teach you. I never knew this stuff before I joined. I just stayed up late nights for hours and watched 5 videos that saved. Like, everything that you guys want is out there. You got to go get it. You got to understand, somebody wants the position that you have. In the moment you start slipping, they go harder and harder. While you sleep, somebody's working. Right? Literally, when you sleep, somebody's working. Every time you decide to sit back and relax, somebody out there is working a little bit more hard than you. That new chairman that just got popped, that was in the business for 2 months, he didn't get popped because he got a leg. He got popped. He hit that new rank because he wanted it more than you. Some of you guys I went through a few of y'all Instagrams. Some of y'all haven't posted. Some of y'all actually posted 8 photos all year. I went to another leader's Instagram. He posted 5 pictures since September. I had another leader on the team who was a P1000, D-ranked, and they were like, hey, I can't build. Nobody's joining my team. I went to their Instagram. They haven't posted a picture in 2 months. Think about it. If you post one picture, if you posted 9 photos in the past 9 months, think about it like this. Guys, you posted 1 picture. Think about your job. You showed up to work one day a month. Why do you expect to make $2,000 a month if you only showed up one day? You posted one picture and you go on Instagram stories. Check this. I don't got no reason to even watch your Instagram story if you don't got nothing on your page that's interesting. If you ain't posting 2 months, obviously you ain't nothing that you talk about on your page, on your story. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, people are waiting to see you. But when you don't post, they can't see nothing. Gustavo had 3,000 followers. Gustavo got 30+ thousand followers now. What did I tell Gustavo when we first moved in the crib? Yo, follow people that you don't know. Yo, type in things that you want. Guys, let me just drink this horchata. You guys deserve listen, guys, I want y'all to become savages. Like, I legit want you to, I'm gonna give you a tip. I'm gonna give you a tip that I did, and I still do to this day. I wrote down all the chairmen and all the traders on the team, not just on our team, but in the company. I wrote down Austin Gossi. I wrote down Bryce Thompson. I wrote down David. I wrote down Matt Rosa, Castor Gray, Julian Kushner, right? I wrote down a couple more leaders. Every day, I got them on a watch list. I watch what they do. I watch what they talk about. I watch what they post. Every single day, I watch exactly how they move. I look at all the good things that they do, and then I look at also the flaws of what they don't do, right? I do pros and cons on all the chairmen. So now I take all the pros, I put that into myself. I take all the cons that I notice with them, and I basically make sure that I turn those cons into my pros. So what I'm trying to say is, you need to study people. Guys on this call, stop trying to reinvent the wheel and do things yourself. Like, literally go to your Instagram and literally ask yourself, would I join me? And don't say yes because it's you. What about you makes somebody want to join? Like, seriously. Like, what about yourself makes somebody want to join? And like, I'm gonna be real, guys. These meetings, these conventions, they're so worth it. Like, they're so worth it. Like, if they don't motivate you when you leave, you just retarded. Something wrong with you. But when I go to these meetings and I see these people and I hear these stories and I see people crying, you can't find that nowhere. It's nowhere you can go and be able to get so much information in a day, to be able to get so much success stories in a day, to be able to walk past somebody and just stand there and listen. Like, you would never be able to get that. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you got stuff in your room like an Xbox, you got TVs, you got cable, you eat out every week. I'm telling you guys, you need to make it to London. If you have not went to the passport agency, like, you don't, if you don't got your passport right now, just go to CVS and take a passport photo. I guarantee if you look at that photo so much, you're gonna be like, I need to get my passport. Guys, get your passport. Get your passport. Sell, like I see Alexis, sell your Xbox. I'm telling you right now, I had to sell my Xbox twice. I had an Xbox when I joined. I sold it. I hit P5,000, bought an Xbox, right? Got comfortable. After a few months of having that Xbox, I sold it again. Guys, there's things that's holding you back in your life. Like, there's things that I will never be able to tell you about yourself. Only you will be able to tell yourself. You need to get rid of these things. Like, it's people in your life. It's bigger than objects. It's people. It's things. It's how you operate. Those little things that you cannot give up are the reason why you are blocking your blessing. Like, it ain't no coincidence. It ain't no special subject. It ain't no special trick to hit chairman. It's realizing who you are. Emery, you're lazy. I realized it and I changed it and I got productive. Emery, you think you know it all. I dropped my ego. I asked questions to mentors and I decided to do what they told me. Emery, like, bro, you like girls so much. Stop texting these girls. They don't want you. I decided when I was a P1000 to break up with my girlfriend, to stop entertaining girls that did not really want me and to focus on myself and my team. Went chairman, and everybody that didn't want me decided to call me and text me. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, get rid of everything that's holding you back and fucking go stupid. Like, if your parents are still working and you're fucking kicking back and relaxing, laying on the couch with your feet up, you are the most selfish person that I know. Like you gotta think different. Like, guys, I'm telling you, delete every fucking Drake, Roddy Rich song out of your phone, and for a month listen to personal development, I swear you will be a whole nother person. I'm telling you right now, if you change up what you listen to every day, can't nobody fuck with you in this world. And I'm saying that because I'm telling you right now, knowledge is power. Like, knowledge is power. I talked to somebody at a club, and I was not talking regular. I literally was talking to somebody, and they were so interested in what I was doing or what I did in my life. They were just like listening to everything I was talking about, attraction, law of attraction. Like, I was like, just being real, I got a girl like that. I was just talking that fire, just giving her knowledge, and that got her interested in who I was. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is, like, you are somebody. This is the justice team. You got Superman, you got Batman, you got the justice team, right? Each one of you guys are something, and none of us have what you got. Katie, Jules, all of y'all are somebody. Don't you understand? Our fingerprints are different. Our eyes are different. Like, who we are. Like, we are all different. You just need to go ahead and unleash the fucking beast inside you. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna tell you right now, because I don't want to talk too much. The only different thing that I do different than anybody, the only thing that helped me out in this business, and I will not repeat it one more time, is investing into a camera and making sure every day I had a topic to talk about. When I did not have cars, when I did not have a ticket to fly places and take nice pictures, I had a voice and I had a camera with quality videos, and every day I made sure that I taught somebody something. That is it. I didn't do nothing different besides get a camera, take high quality photos, and make videos that made sense. Gustavo can tell you himself. I used to be like, Gustavo, let's go outside, let's go get some videos. Gustavo can tell you, the first time we moved to Arizona, I made all of them walk a mountain. We walked a mile in 110 degrees weather, and I made Gustavo, Cash, all walk up a mountain. They thought it was crazy until we got to the top, and we finally realized that we could do it. So what I want you guys to understand is, do things that challenge you. Like, do things that challenge you. Like, if you got a computer, if you got a camera, they got apps where you can send the files to your phone. And if you got a phone, you can get iMovie. But if you don't got a camera, a laptop, guys, if you go to Walmart, they got like little Toshibas and HPs that's $100, $200. Buy one. They don't gotta be a MacBook. Like, I didn't have a laptop till I was a chairman. I hit my rank off a phone. I did webinars on my phone. I made videos on my phone. Then I got a camera. After that camera took me to six figures, then I bought a new laptop. I still got the laptop in the phone that I had when I was a P1000. I save it as memories. Like, literally, because I understood that I had to get to a certain level. I didn't complain about who I was and where I was at. I just understood I had to work harder. When somebody on my team quit, I didn't curse them out. I didn't blame them. I didn't talk to my upline and say, damn, man, 2 people left. I just said I need to become a better leader, because they wouldn't have left if I was the best leader I could be. So realize that you guys got to become better. Another thing that I was going to talk about also, guys, before convention, if anybody can't make it, like, because I know everybody got problems, I want everybody to make it to London. Like, if you make it to London, you will get a ticket. That's something I just cannot say more than enough. If you make it to London, you'll get a ticket. Now, if you hit P150, you will get a ticket first. But if you guys go to London, like, you will be good. Don't worry about that. You will be good if you can make it to London. But you have to go. You do not want to miss this, guys. We tell you all the time, you do not want to miss conventions. London, this is the first time in I'm Academy history that they're leaving America to go somewhere else. Literally. Like, legit, like, they're leaving. You guys got to make it. But if you do not, if just something happens and you don't make it, which I'm sure is not going to happen, you got to go to iMillennials. Everybody on this call right now, you have to go there, because it's going to boost how you feel about London. It's going to boost your momentum going into London. It's going to boost everything you guys been waiting for. Guys, you have to go to iMillennials. Make sure that you get your tickets. They're probably $50 to $70. They're not even a lot. You can fly from Atlanta to Houston, New York to Houston. Houston is pretty cheap. If you got to fly to Dallas, you can catch a bus for $10 from Dallas to Houston. That's only a 3-hour bus ride. So if you got to find little ways to get a better ticket than fly to Dallas or fly to Houston. And they got 2 airports. Houston has 2 airports. One airport costs more than the other. So if you notice that one airport is super expensive, you need to go to the other airport that's in Houston. But besides that, it just kind of like, guys, you got to make it out there. All these events that I went to changed my life. It pushed me. I always hit a rank every time I leave a convention. There's not one convention that I've ever left that I did not hit a rank. It happened. I'm telling you guys right now, guys, you got to focus. You got to focus. You got people that depend on you. That is just one thing that I understand every day. If I ever decide to be lazy, is I got somebody to depend on me. I got somebody on my team that has not quit because I give them belief. People respect you. People are watching you when you least think about it. But you guys got to understand that nobody in this world is going to feel sorry for your ass. Nobody in this world is going to save you when your rent is due. Nobody in this world is going to do that shit for you. And until you understand that you are in control of your future, then nothing's going to change. And, like, that's the only reason why I like, just being honest, like, I don't even want to entertain some of y'all when y'all are like, yo, Emery, man, I'm grinding. Yo, I'm going to be a chairman. And then I go to your page for the next week and you don't post shit. You don't do shit. Like, it's just all talk. Talking ain't going to pay the bills, guys. Taking action is. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, listen, when somebody in your team hit P150, get them a flyer. That P150 is so hard for a lot of people to hit. When they hit it, just being appreciated it, like that right there is going to go a long way. We got people in our team that's P150 that have been with us for a year, and they're the most loyal people in our team. They show up to every convention because they feel a part of a family. Guys, make sure when you create a schedule for your team, it is not just Forex and business. Have a call when y'all talk about life. Have a call or have a day when y'all link up and y'all go get pictures. Like, guys, y'all have to, like, create a freaking smart team. Like, find people in your team that got different talents. Find somebody in your team like that is a camera guy. Find somebody in your team that does work at the club that can be the next venue. Find somebody in your team that can speak. Find somebody in your team that just has a talent that you don't. And you need to really, like guys, I'm going to tell you this. This is one thing that I do, and maybe you haven't did it in a long time, but if you can't go a week without pulling an all-nighter, like, you won't understand what we talk about. If you can't stay up all night, study videos, and create a blueprint that you might not even use, like, if you can't just do that, then this ain't for you. You need to stay up one night this week and just really fucking think, like, what am I going to do if this does not work? Like, where am I going to go if this does not work? How is my mom going to survive if this does not work? Like, don't worry if Gustavo's doing an opportunity call. You do an opportunity call. You go ahead and hit Gustavo up in advance and say, Gustavo, I know you're a busy guy, but January 3rd, I'm doing a big call. Can you do it? Plan your month in advance. I had somebody in the team hit me up like, yo, can you do a call for me tomorrow? I'm like, I can't. And I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I had people last week that already planned to work with me today, that already planned to work with me tomorrow. So I would be rude to say yes because they already asked me in advance. So it's just like, guys, how I work and how a lot of people should be working is planning themselves, planning everything in advance. Now, I'm sure y'all already know Matt Rosa got 500 tickets that they will be giving out to their entire group, not just our team, but all the new Platinum 150s. You guys will be able to get tickets. Me and Darwin, what we're going to do is not only if you hit Platinum 150, but if you hit a brand new rank, we will make sure that you get a ticket to London. So if you hit a new rank and maintain that rank and will still and you're still that rank, then you will get a ticket. So it doesn't matter if you're a brand new P150, if you're a brand new P1000 or a brand new P2000, make sure that make sure that your upline is in a chat with us so we can make sure that you got your ticket fulfilled. And that's like a promise that I'll make sure. And just other than that, guys, I feel like every Sunday, maybe one thing that y'all should do, this is just advice, is maybe have a leadership meeting where everybody talk about what they feel like can be better. Whether it was cause that was handled this week, maybe that trainings that was handled. Like, one thing I can tell you guys that myself and the leaders love, construct us also. We don't know everything. And sometimes we are outside the lines. Let us know when we are not doing enough. Let us know when we can be better leaders. That right there makes us want to work harder. Trust me. Like, I don't mind you telling me, yo, Emery, bro, like, you ain't been on Instagram lately. Like, yo, we miss you, bro. Can you do more trainings for us? Let us know. Like, and guys, trust me, like, we want that. We need people to hold us accountable. But just another thing that I was just gonna say is just kind of like, number one, make sure just like you really care for these people on the team. A lot of people on the team that I noticed, like I had two people that quit a couple of days ago on another leg of mine, and I reached out to them. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And they were just like, yo, nobody fucks with me. They were like, I go to these events, I go to these meetings, and like nobody talks to me. Anytime I'm struggling, my upline hasn't contacted me. I contacted another upline above that. They were too busy to help me out. I've been depressed for over 2 weeks, and I'm just not happy. And I could not get mad at them. I had to contact the leader, and I had to just be like, yo, like y'all gotta change. There's people that might not be P600, but they can be your next chairman. But right now, they don't feel like they're a part of something. And everybody in your team needs to feel like they're a family member, whether they're your brother or your cousin. They need to feel like they're a chairman too, because that right there will be the loyalty and be the volume that you need when you're about to derank, when you got 10 solid people who are not going to leave your side because they know that you got their back. So, like, you guys got to really understand that, like, when your team see that you really care about them, they're going to put their back on the wall for you. Like, they're going to ride for you. When you say invite 3, they're going to invite 3. When you say invite 30, they're going to invite 30 because they know that you're going to help them. But, like, you guys got to get to it. I ain't going to lie. I really do got to go inside and go register for this GoPro before they go ahead and close these doors. But just really what I wanted to talk about really on the call with you guys, it just kind of like it starts with you. It's not up to me. It's not up to Gustavo. It's not up to C. John to get y'all the chairman. They can give you every tool that they learn, but it's up to you to truthfully say fuck everything and run with it. Like that's all I can say. Don't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's the worst thing that I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I was a platinum 1,000 that was still hanging with his friends that was not in my business. I was going out spending money with friends who didn't even spend money in my business. So what I'm trying to tell you guys right now is that you got to stop fucking with people who do not really fuck with you. You got to stop supporting people who do not really support you. And you got to literally put yourself in a position to focus on your growth. Like I had to tell my family members at a point, like, I can't. I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy, I can't make nobody happy. So you got to really focus on yourself. You got to really identify things in your life that's holding you back. And honestly, guys, work on those. Once you do that, everything else will be pretty much a piece of cake. So honestly, guys, what I'm going to be doing for the next few weeks, I got a lot of stuff planned. I will be doing a call this Sunday. Definitely count on that. I will be doing a call Sunday, at least for 3 hours. It will be the most in detail training that I've ever done in the past 2 years. I'll make sure that I have a flyer set for you guys, and I don't want y'all to miss that call. I'll be on that call for at least 3 to 4 hours, giving you guys some knowledge. But besides that, I'm gonna pass the call back to C. John or Gustavo to go ahead and wrap this up. Appreciate you guys a lot for getting on here. But again, guys, do not miss iMillennials. Definitely make sure that you make it there. And also, please make sure that you get your passport. If you get your passport and screenshot me that you got a passport, guys, you will be straight when you come to London. Just know that. So, C. John, Gustavo, I'm going to pass it back to y'all. Appreciate y'all for getting me on this call. And again, guys, let's take this business to the next level. Those Wealth Club T-shirts will be available very soon. Hoodies, long sleeve shirts. They'll be available very soon, guys. I just been working on a brand new logo for y'all. So please bear with me. I got something special for y'all. Trust me. Y'all don't want to miss out on what I got. Just understand that we going to be good. So again, if y'all guys got any questions, hit me up. But I'm passing it back to my boy, Gustavo or C. John. So if y'all are on the call, can y'all please go ahead and take over? Let's get it.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I appreciate you, Emery, for tuning in. Everybody dropped some 7 in the chat for Emery. Taking the time out of his day to give you guys some real life shit. Like, it's crazy because I seen Emery went through all that, literally like gaining it, then losing it, and then now getting it all back. It's kind of crazy. So everybody, make sure you show him some love on Instagram. Mr. Banks, Mr. Banks 4 Z's. All right, so you guys make sure you show him some love on the gram. So with that being, we're gonna wrap up tonight's call. I appreciate every single one of you guys getting on tonight's call. And this was recorded, by the way. So for you guys that want the recording, I will be dropping the recording on my YouTube. So with that being, I appreciate you guys once again for tuning in. And once again, you guys already know, stay on the grind, stay focused, and just remember at the end of the day why you do what you do. So with that being, I'm out of here. Mr. Gustavo Lanise, I love you guys. Peace out.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.